All right, it's time for another Problems and Solutions with a Rinnai tankless water heater. This is a newer water heater, and it's running a code 65. Another one of the symptoms that it's having is there's basically no hot water at all coming through any of the faucets. So we're going to start off by opening up the unit. We're going to take the cover off. And we're going to grab our little book from the back here that's in a little plastic envelope that is just big enough to fit the book inside of it. So good luck putting it back. And a number 65 on this water heater is a water flow control fault. So we're going to check that out. We're going to go to our electrical circuit table. We're going to look at the wires. We're going to check for the resistance and the voltage that we're looking for. I think that this used to be on the other side. I was pretty sure of that. Anyway, we're going to check resistance between white and blue and then between red and pink. The numbers we're looking for is between 44 and 52 ohms. And on both sides, we have pretty much the exact same resistance. Next, we're going to check for DC voltage coming from the board. We were looking for 12 to 15, and we're going to have 12 point something, which tells me that it's probably not a board issue. But it is a somewhat strange phenomenon to see everything within range and not working. But since this is a motor, it can get frozen, and we're just going to replace this part. It's all under warranty. The customer's got to pay me for labor, but it's not that much for me. So this has actually two plugs on it, but it's two plugs of the same plug. They just plug into each other. It's going to have two stainless steel clips that just pop off, and then there's one clip with a screw on it that you kind of got to twist and move off of there. And then all of these pipes, they just pull out, and they got O-rings inside of them. Make sure when you're doing this, first off, that you shut the water off and that you drain as much of it as you can out of the service valves. Once I've got the part out, I'm going to go ahead and clean up all of this water because I don't want to have to work around it and have to clean it up later. Even with these newer units, the space is a lot better, but the space is still limited. I'm taking these O-rings off. The new part comes with new O-rings, but honestly, the ones that were there probably would have worked exactly the same. I take a little bit of pipe dope and put it on there. You could use silicone grease. You could throw some KY jelly on there. I figure, I don't know, seems like a good rule of thumb. If you could put it in your butt, you could probably put it in your mouth. More than likely safe for drinking water. Somebody else is going to have to Google that for me. I can't. My ads would be crazy. So make sure when you're putting all of this together, you feel all those O-rings pop. When you turn the thing back on, you're still going to be running that code. You actually got to physically unplug it and plug it back in order to reset the code. But once that's all said and done, you can test it out. As you can see, I got the light on. I got the flame on. We got hot water. Next, we got to go check the faucet, make sure it's flowing through. And there it is. See you on the next one.